Hi, I'm Veronica Vance. Coming up, we check out the innovations at the Shell Eco Marathon of the Americas, jump inside a Lego box at the Legoland Discovery Center, and then we visit the Detroit Zoo's Polk Penguin Conservation Center, so stay tuned.
Production funding for this program was made possible by the Detroit Metro Convention and Visitors Bureau, driving tourism growth in Metro Detroit since 1896. More information is available at visitdetroit.com.
In their quest for energy-efficient innovations, Shell puts on eco-marathons. They have one in Asia, one in Europe, and one in the Americas. And that one is held right here in Detroit. It's a free event to the public and is held right at Cobo Center.
We invite students from college teams and high school teams to design, build, and compete their own vehicles to see who can go the furthest on a given amount of fuel. And they use all different kinds of fuels.
It's not just gasoline.
Not just gasoline, biofuels, hydrogen, electric, fuel cells, just about anything you can imagine.
So explain to me, they build it, they bring it here. That's from all over the Americas. They come here, correct?
First of all, they go through a technical inspection, and that by itself is huge drama because, of course, they've been working on these cars for the last 8 or 9 months. So once they pass the technical inspection, then they bring the cars out here on the track. By the way, the track that we've got set up here is on the same streets that Henry Ford tested his first quadricycle back in the day. So there's a little bit of history going on here as well. But once they get out on the track, once they pass the tech inspection, then they do their competition runs.
All right, well, I'm excited. I'm going to go inside and take a look around. Well, thank you so much.
Thank you.
So as you can see, it's a really big deal here. We've got over 100 teams there from different high schools and colleges in North America, South America, Central America. They're all here competing for the grand prize. We've got 2 different types of races going on. We've got a prototype car and an urban concept car. And these guys are working hard. Girls too. Well, we've got a hometown team here. We've got U of M, and it's great to see you guys competing. Can you tell me a little bit about what inspired you, why you're here, and about your car?
Yeah, definitely. So this is our 2016 vehicle. It's called Acacia. It's a battery electric vehicle in the prototype category here at Shell Eco Marathon. And this is our first year competing with a battery electric.
How's it going with the battery electric?
It's gone really well, actually. We just got a competition run in, so that was actually our first official run.
What is this made out of?
This is carbon fiber.
Carbon fiber.
Yeah,
and
so
who's the lucky driver?
We have 2
Vance
drivers. We have a primary driver and a secondary driver. So our primary driver drove this morning, but we're hoping to do the secondary driver once too because she's lighter weight and so better fuel efficiency. But we really wanted to get a test in with our primary driver.
Hey, Duke University, tell me, you guys are known for your lightweight vehicles, is that correct?
That is correct. We have a carbon fiber monocoque, so in other words, there is no frame. It's more of an exoskeleton, and the benefit of that is a pretty big weight reduction. And we do that by using a carbon fiber and honeycomb combination, and this composite material has a very high strength to weight ratio. Actually, the body only weighs about 20 pounds.
Okay, so U of G Jesuit High School, how do you guys like the competition?
It's really awesome. We have 2 prototype cars. One is battery electric and one is gasoline powered. Obviously, they're very different power sources, so we want to get experience working with both. This one did complete a successful run. We're on the scoreboard. That one, we had something break at the last second. We almost got a successful run, but we think we've got it fixed and we're about to go out for another one.
Well, good luck.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
So this is pretty exciting. The first all-girls team in the Shell Eco Marathon. Tell me, where are you guys from?
We're from Granite Falls, Washington.
Washington. And what inspired you girls to get involved in this competition that's predominantly boys and males?
Well, I think having the hands-on experience and being able to call ourselves the first and only all-girls team makes us really proud. So having that, and we just take it and go and do what the boys can do.
So this is exciting. We've got a team from Brazil, and I want to know, what do you guys think about Detroit and about the Eco Marathon?
I think that is a very nice opportunity for us that are students that come here to the US, and Detroit too. That is a a very nice city with a lot of relations with the automotive
yeah.
industry like GM, 40, and so I think that is a very nice opportunity that we have here.
For the car to go on the track, they must first pass technical inspection. We have different sections here,
Okay.
so there's around 10 different stations.
Oh,
and
there's 10.
we cover about 100 over checklist items. Yeah,
Wow,
so
that's a
of things,
lot.
yes.
And so do many teams pass it on the first try?
Not many.
So after you've watched the guys working on their cars, another great reason to come to the Shell Eco Marathon is they have all these great booths here. You can learn about living energy efficiently. They've got entertainment. There's a kids area where they can play. They've got like a soccer net set up over there. They're talking about future energy, just all kinds of great information you can pick up here. This is where they begin the race. They're getting ready to go out on the test track and see how they've done. Remember, it's not about the speed, but it's about how far they can go with using the least amount of energy.
At the beginning of every race, the cars are going to come in and they have a special fuel tank that's provided by Shell that has a really skinny neck at the top, and it has a line. So at the start line, we're going to fill it all the way up to that line, and then they run their 10 laps, about 6 miles.
10 laps around, okay.
Correct. So then when they get back to the finish tent, we use a special burette in order to fill the tanks back up to the line and calculate how much fuel it takes to fill it back up to where they started.
Now what if it's an electric vehicle?
The electric vehicles have special meters that are attached to them that determines how much energy is flowing from the battery to the electric motor. These students have done a lot of really creative stuff.
Yeah.
It's cool to watch them make it work. Neat to watch them try and troubleshoot as things happen, adversity happens, and they all rally up and make it work and get to run.
So it's nice if you don't want to sit in the grandstand area, you can walk all along the edges of the racetrack and you can see from different perspectives. You can kind of take in the city, lots of different reasons to walk around. The Shell Eco Marathon is a family-friendly, free event. It's challenging young minds, it's paving the road to the future, and we get a front row seat right here in Detroit.
A lot of characters up and down Gratiot. You get in and out, park where you want.
We love it.
You see vehicles you just don't see anywhere else.
You know, it's like another zoo. It's filled with exotic things.
I love the people, I love the cars, I love the excitement.
I could spend days here.
They're ready to go! Just one of the rides at the Legoland Discovery Center in Auburn Hills at the Great Lakes Crossing Outlet. So you start your tour inside here, which is the factory tour. Oh, we're going to design our own minifigure, she said. I'm designing her head, her shirt. Now I'm onto her legs. Maybe the skirt will go cute with it. Oh! So this is the Duplo area for toddlers, and they've got these really big pieces here for kids to start building. Lots of fun stuff, totally a toddler's dream. Debbie, how exciting to have a Legoland Discovery Center in Michigan. I mean, you guys are really making this a destination place at Great Lakes Crossing Outlets.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you know, we already have the Sea Life at Great Lakes Crossing, so to add the Legoland Discovery Center, it's just a great day, or even people are even making a weekend out of it with the shopping and other options that you have right here at the mall.
So how big exactly is it?
Well, this facility is 32,000 square feet, and we have so many fun things to do.
So what would you say really the age group is for
Well,
Legoland?
I mean, when we built it, we say it's really built for ages 3 to 10. So, I mean, there's so many Lego lovers that, you know, of course, older kids are going to like it too. So once a month, we do have an adult night where adults can come in without the kids running around, and it's kind of their turn to get into the fun. Every last Thursday of the month.
Last Thursday of the month,
and it's all on our
adult night.
website.
Okay.
Yes, yeah.
So not
it
just for 3 to 10.
Right,
Yeah.
it's fun.
Yeah.
Yes, yes.
All right, well, shall we start?
That would be great. It's our first ride, Kingdom Quest. You want to try it?
I want to
All
try
right,
it. I'm
let's go
really
do it.
excited.
So we're trying to rescue the princess.
Oh, I see. We're aiming at the lights. We want to get the bad guys
Yes,
here.
get the bad
Okay. Oh, I got them. Oh, the spiders, yeah.
Oh, I think she's free.
I feel like I'm playing like the Xbox Lego games.
Oh, yeah,
I
right.
love those games. Yeah.
So she's rescued.
That was so much fun.
I love it.
Walk from there into here. This is
Right? This is our mini land.
Look at the Vance, and it's huge.
Isn't it great?
It's amazing.
This was the fan favorite. We had a contest for the top 10 landmarks of Detroit, and the Rensen was what won. So obviously built out of Lego, and everything in here is built out of Lego.
And then does it do daytime as well?
It changes about every 5 minutes or so, and it goes from day to night. There's all kinds of interactivity to this as well. But basically, so isn't that fun?
Yeah, they're dancing.
Right, it's always
Oh,
win
the
at our
boys are
Ford
playing.
Field. Yes.
That
Yeah,
is
it's a little football game. And then we have our second ride, Merlin's Apprentice. And this one, the object is you want to become Merlin's Apprentice by flying the highest. So the harder you pedal, the higher up you'll go.
guys,
Pedaling
it's a little-
hard, and
I
we're
see
not
some little-
winning.
Some little boys back there are
Right,
really in the
really.
competition.
Yes, right.
So it's just like you're flying a bike, you know?
Yes.
Well, that was so much fun.
So this is our build and test area. It's a great place for creativity. It's always busy because it's just such a fun place to build a car and then race it down the track. And we have so many different size wheels and pieces so you can get really creative
So
with
this
the type
is just
of car
you just kind of get your pieces and you go
you
at it.
do, you do. And it's so great to watch and see what the kids have built.
Explain to me, there's 2 different courses here that you race them down, is that right?
Yep. So that one's actually got an automatic starter, so you push the button and the gate comes down and the cars all run. And this one is just see if your car can make it to the bottom of the hill.
Right, and survive in one piece, which I don't know if mine will, but.
Wow, that was cool.
No. Here it goes.
Counting down. All right.
Oh,
Look at that. So this is the movie theater.
Yes, this is the movie theater. Right now we have 2 films running. They run, one following the other all day long, so you can come anytime and enjoy it as part of your experience. It's about 10 minutes long for each one. So you've got your 3D glasses on, and then you might feel a little wind in your hair or a little snow and rain as well. So
Fun,
lots
all
of fun.
right. So this is really big. And you said the
It
seats are
is.
wet. I look around,
They're,
so
a
it is.
little, they're a little bit wet, but he'll
Totally
wipe them down for you
immersive,
before
yeah.
you sit down. So yeah, it just makes it that much more fun. So yeah, we have over 80 people that can come in at a time. This is based on the Lego City theme, so it's police and fire.
Oh, I see, okay.
Right? But it's so huge. I mean, there's just so many little areas to climb and play and slide. Actually, we have a lounge that's a little quieter that parents
right
can
there.
kind
I
of wait,
didn't-
and
okay.
it's got lots of windows so they can still keep an eye on their kids.
Well, Debbie, I can't thank you enough for showing me around.
I'm so glad you could come. It was such a great morning.
And I am so happy that we have a Legoland Discovery
Yeah,
Center
it
in
is
Michigan.
It's a big thing for Michigan. It really is.
I'm going to go and check out the city.
Okay, well, have fun.
I want to tell you, I'm going to come back here with my kids because any excuse to get me in here. This looks like so much fun. What a great time to be a kid and have this here. the Friends area. And if you have a little girl, you probably know about it. I have an Olivia. And this is kind of, I mean, boys can play in here too, but it's really, this is what gets girls excited about it. Got all these permanent buildings in here, and then of course all kinds of things you can build to kind of add to it. Look, we've got a news station in here. Oh, look at, there's a reporter in there. How are things in Friendsville? So Clint, Master Builder,
Yes.
you run a creative workshop
I
here.
do.
And so what is it? It's every 30 minutes kids can come in here and you teach them how to build something?
Yes, it's a building class, and every month we actually do a completely different models where we have the kids kind of work on a model along with me. As we go, I kind of talk about the different Lego pieces and
Yeah.
what they're good for.
And you just, and you're doing it here so you can actually
Yep,
see
so
it
we've
up
got
there.
a camera set up so that the kids get to see close up what I'm doing as I build it.
Oh, that is nice. So it's got this huge area for dining. So the cafe is over here, but what's really neat is if you remember Clint, the master builder, totally designed the facade in front of the cash registers. All these little fine details make it such an immersive experience.
One of my favorite areas is when you have to go through the thing that rides around and you have to save the princess.
Oh, the video game thing, the sim, yeah, I like that too. I did it twice already.
That's one of my favorite things.
That was your favorite thing?
We love it. We love it. It's their first time here, so it's very clean. We like the 4D Lego movie.
The 4D Lego
Yes.
movie. And I love this pit. They can just kind of go wild, the
Yes.
Lego pit. So after all that fun and being inspired inside the Legoland Discovery Center, you of course exit through the store here where they have every kit imaginable to take home. So you can go home and jump inside your own Lego kit. There are plenty of things to see and do in Metro Detroit this month, and our calendar of events is up next to point you in the right direction. Discover the D and enter to win hometown tourism packages. Then travel the Yellow Brick Road to the Macomb Center. Enjoy the spring at the festival Art Birmingham. Then the Fisher comes alive with the sound of music. The pop culture event Motor City Comic Con celebrates 27 years, and the biggest names in skateboarding compete at Hart Plaza. See Mozart's fantastical opera The Magic Flute, and get flowers for Mom at Eastern Market's Flower Day. Mitch Albom's new comedy Hockey the Musical premieres at City Theater, and Disney's Beauty and the Beast enchants the Fox. Kick off summer at America's largest high school fair. Then feel the Civil War come alive at Greenfield Village. Movement's non-stop electronic music electrifies Hart Plaza, and Beyoncé's world tour gives back to the water crisis in Flint. To learn of any changes, log on to visitdetroit.com or call 1-800-DETROIT. I'm out on the Rocky Sea on board Ernest Shackleton's ship on the way to the Antarctic to see the penguins at the Polk Penguin Conservation Center at the Detroit Zoo. You brought the Antarctic to the Detroit Zoo. Tell me about the Polk Penguin Conservation Center.
You're right, we have brought the Antarctic to Detroit, and yet we're able to stand here and not freeze to death and not get blown over by 200-mile-an-hour winds.
Although you've recreated that experience.
Well, partially. I mean, we do want our visitors to survive the experience. But this is really an amazing experience, both for people and for the animals. It's the biggest penguin environment anywhere outside of Antarctica.
Oh, wow.
And they have almost 330,000 gallons of water, chilled water, very cold water. It's 37 degrees behind me, water temperature is about 40. And so they can do deep dives, which they haven't been able to do before. And with the ice and snow, they're slipping and sliding, and it's like, wow.
Yeah.
So they're learning a lot, which is exciting for them because they're very curious
Well,
animals.
that's fun for the visitors to know that too, and they can kind of watch and see them adapt. And,
Exactly,
yeah.
exactly. Because that, it takes time for them to adapt to such
Right.
a radically different environment.
Right.
So we have 4 different species. We have king penguins, Gentoo penguins, macaroni penguins, and rockhopper penguins. The Gentoos underwater, they can swim, well, they fly through the water, really, at 22 miles an hour. It's actually hard because you're so close to them.
Yeah.
It's hard to video them because they go so fast. And we have a total of 83 birds. They all get along great. There's no conflict, and they don't interbreed, so it's working wonderfully. There really isn't anywhere in this facility where there isn't something going on, either talking about the history of Antarctic exploration, or talking about science, or talking about the environment. But of course, there's a lot of other great stuff to see in the zoo, so if you spend an hour here, you still have another 3 hours
at least.
to see the rest of the zoo.
I'm going to go start exploring.
I hope you don't get seasick on the voyage. Good
Oh,
luck.
no. I got a strong stomach. I'll be all right. Thanks, Ron.
Okay.
So we start out here at the South American Gallery, then we're going to journey to the Antarctic, and we're going to end up on the other side at the Antarctic Gallery. Here's a film about Ernest Shackleton. We're going to kind of journey on his ship on the Endurance expedition where he set out to cross the Antarctic. So after you check out the first viewing area, you come on board the ship, and the whole experience is recreated with the video around that you're completely immersed in. Well, I want to give you a tip. I want you to walk this ship slow. You want to get the nighttime experience and see what the Endurance had to go through. Okay, so if that wasn't immersive enough, you can, down below, you can hear the creaks of the ship. They've got more stuff. We've got cold ice water shooting out from above. We're going farther and farther down below. So as you go down farther under the ship, it's like you're actually underneath the ship looking through the window. This is real footage that was actually shot. So it's great, you just keep going farther and farther down to the bottom of the ship. A little close, oh my gosh, again. So when you get off the ship, it's like you're immersed underneath the ocean. The whole experience totally envelops you. So this tunnel is not only above you and on all sides of you, it's below you too. Because if you look down, you're going to see the penguins swimming underneath too. Oh, there's one. Yeah, look at that. Oh, here comes another one. Oh, and another one. So you leave that area where it's above you to this huge glass wall. Loaded up with starfish. There's information going. You can see in the glass, you can read about it. Oh, look at the speed of the Gen 2, 22 miles per hour. So they've got little nooks and crannies where you can get other close-up looks. Again, like you're right immersed inside of the tunnel, but over here you get your own little private viewing area. So what do you think about the Polk Penguin Conservation Center?
It's awesome, isn't it, Sophia? It's great. It's fun watching them, and you can see them up close, and they're jumping, and yeah, it's very cool.
So you came out to the zoo just to see the new exhibit?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, because we hadn't been here since last summer, so we're like, yeah, it's a beautiful day. Let's come out and check it out.
So as you walk through, we've got other little nooks and crannies you can go in. I see there's a kid one back there, and then you're entering a whole other tunnel. Look at that. Hello. They don't have to worry about any predators out there. They can just swim and have fun, put on shows for us. Hello. So cool.
I love the Penguin Center. It is 1,000 times better than the old Penguin Center. I just absolutely love it.
Hi.
And my grandniece is having a ball.
Yeah. Then we exit to this big iceberg-looking area where you can just learn more information. So over here is a nice science area explaining how heat is trapped, how volcanic eruptions affect gases, and what they're doing to research the penguins, collect data on them.
We had a lot of fun going through the tunnels, taking pictures. The penguins are really up close to you, which is a really great experience for the kids.
We made a full circle. We started out over there, we went down below the ship. We saw the penguins walk through the tunnel, then we come up and we end up over here to see the penguins up and above swimming again. There's all kinds of them out there on that ice cap out in the middle. And if you want to take some of the Antarctic home, they've got the Drake Passage gift shop. I'm guessing it's everything penguin under the sun, yeah? All kinds of neat gifts in here to take home. So you've got to come to the Detroit Zoo to visit the Polk Penguin Conservation Center. And you can't miss it because it's this giant iceberg as soon as you walk in. And what else is really cool is in the wintertime, this area right in front becomes an ice rink, and in the summertime, it's a squirt zone. So make sure you put it on your list of things to do in the D. Well, that's our show. Thanks for watching. I'm Veronica Vance. And remember, if you would like more information on any of the places we visited, log on to visitdetroit.com. So until I see you next time, go out and explore on your own and discover the D.
To learn about discounts and special offers for featured attractions, plus how to get copies of Visit Detroit magazine, click on visitdetroit.com.
Production funding for this program was made possible by the Detroit Metro Convention and Visitors Bureau, driving tourism growth in Metro Detroit since 1896. More information is available at visitdetroit.com.